Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy Patience. I sound like make you guys with a little new one. So in this one, I want to talk a little bit more about the quite a few stuff covering Star Citizen that I've got written down here that I want to share with you. So one of the things would be better selling options. So if you notice, when we go into the verse and we go into our storage systems, we got an array of items that we have. A lot of these items are going to be duplicates because maybe the game was bugged and things that we put in kind of literally duplicated and created an instance of itself. Otherwise, we've ended up kind of looting gear or taking gear, taking it back to the base in bulk, and finding out that we've got the same item in excess. We want to sell these items in most cases. Now, it's a bit hard to sell by the ones. You should try to put these things into a storage, your own storage box or container to sell it. It's not usually so easy. So you just end up holding on to things and things begin to gather up. So we want better selling options, not like being able to put it here or there, but being able to sell from our storage unit block in our hangars, which makes more sense. I can buy things in my bedroom, from my bed. I can buy it when I'm out on the road, walking down the street. I can buy it instantly. I can sell instantaneously. Same in Star Citizen, you may assume. So I want to be able to go to my storage system in my hangar and say I want to sell all these items to this place. And if I'm selling a pistol, I want to be able to say how much of these pistols I'm selling, and then list all my items by the digits, how much units I'll be selling of that one particular item, and then sell it as a bulk and make a huge income that way. Small ships flight distance. I have an Aurora, but I feel like I'm kind of cheating the verse because from, let's say, Crusader, I can go flying all the way over to Microtech. I think that's a bit too OP for a ship like the Aurora. I think the Aurora should be able, from Crusader, be able to jump to CRU L1. That should be a maximum range. I think a lot of small ships need to be kind of looked over in that department, especially when thinking about jump gates, which I've noticed the Aurora finds it really hard to go from Stanton to Pyro. In my instance, doesn't happen, but I ain't complaining with that. I think that's actually pretty darn neat. The Moby Watch is not persistent. If you buy a Moby Watch and they create a minor update patch or any kind of patch, the Moby Glass either goes into your storage unit system in your hangars, otherwise it's deleted. You got to go out and go buy a new one. So the Moby Glass needs to be persistent. Not to mention there was supposed to be a Moby 2, but I haven't seen that for a very long time. That was supposed to be in the verse by now, if I'm not mistaken. The lag for the PTU, for PU, I would like to see a major fix there before it enters the PU, because if I'm not mistaken, that's what the PTU is for, guys. When we do the showcases and showcasing the swamps and showcasing a lot of the stuff that we aim to bring into game, the play transitions are usually smooth, they're crisp, and there's no errors there. But when it goes to the PTU, they're usually kind of a lot of errors. So that's something that needs to be looked into strongly, I would say. Variable frame rates are something that occur a lot in the PTU when considering NICs, and it has happened in places like Hurston, etc., etc. We don't want variables, guys. We want consistency. As well, survival mechanics. Building, you want to be able to build buildings and maybe sell these buildings or rent these buildings. You want to be able to find profits within other job sectors, not just the basic job centers. These are things that I'm actually looking forward to, things that I want to see come into the verse. If not planned, I would like it to be planned. More people talking about it, the better, if you ask me. So I want more buying, selling markets, more better job advertisements. I hear people complaining about the current jobs in game, that these jobs provide better pay wage brackets, and these ones don't, but they like doing the ones that don't pay well, but they have to go doing these jobs because you can earn quicker, and it just works out for the player a lot more. So a better balancing system, another way of creating balanced systems is creating a lot of jobs. Someone that works in a bank can start or manages a bank, can be on top of millions, managing millions. Someone that buys houses and rents houses can also be sat atop millions. So it's not about what kind of job role you're in, it's about how you do your jobs. And then you got guns and crosshairs. I've noticed currently in the game you kind of hold the gun here as you're running around, so I've turned my crosshairs off. I find it very hard to aim. We hold the gun usually, you know, down the center. So that's something that needs to be, I think, reconfigured. How we hold our gun, and ensuring that when we're holding an automatic, it's held in the right way and not like so. But you know, you're over your gun, so you're aiming in the right place. Very crucial, especially when you turn off the crosshairs, guys. And finally, visual effects. There's going to be a lot of moisture around planets, between planets and moons. So when you get stardust and you get kind of like moon dust and atmospheric dust, small nebulae kind of things, we get rainbows on the planet. So as the light goes shining or shimmering through, you're going to get like these nice colorful rainbowy effects that could be very entertaining, dreamy kind of thing. I would like to see a little bit more creativity. Anyway, guys, it's your boy Patience. If you like what you be seizing and heard, leave your thumbs